Hi, Leo. This is Maggie from Magnificent Tarot, and this is going to be your love notes from Spirit. Yesterday I pulled these cards for you while meditating and focusing on your energy, and this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Um, this is going to go for Vedic, your astrological placements in Vedic astrology as well as Western. Okay. So your Sun, Moon, Rising in Western or tropical, and then in Vedic, it would be your Sun, Moon, Rising, but look at the Moon and the Mars for men, Moon for women, or something like that. Y'all got to do your research. I'm still learning, but whatever your placements are for Vedic, you could also watch if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus in Vedic astrology. Okay, even 13 sign astrology. Okay, Hebrew astrology, whatever astrology you use, this would apply. So, so last night I pulled these cards, or they came out while shuffling, and usually when I do my love notes, I do one card from this deck here, one card from the Psychic Love Tarot for the heart, and one from my Energy Oracle deck. But because these came out the way they came out, this is such a powerful message, I might not even pull any additional cards. This is going to be a really deep reading. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm trying to keep these short. We got Refusing to See, we got Release, and we got Success and Growth. So obviously just tells a story all in itself. I'm a Leo moon and tropical, and this is resonating for me as well. I took some notes because I saw a lot of messages, like just from gleaning the cards, It feels like in the past you were at a crossroad, and it feels like you've been at this crossroad for a very long time. I mean, I'm talking years for some of you guys. Okay, this is not just for one specific relationship. This is about your journey to self-actualization. This is about your spiritual transformation and awakening. I could tell you one thing, that this was a very, very, very difficult path, or difficult. There was many lessons along the way, but in the culmination of this lesson altogether was difficult. It was because you was refusing to see something that was something that was perceived as too hard. Of course, it was an attachment. Of course, it was something, a feeling, an emotion, a way of being, or a person, or people. It was just the fact that there was something there that was too hard to let go of. And when we see twos in a tarot, we know that this is about, especially with swords cards, because this is the equivalent of the Two of Swords. It's about decisions. It's about choices. It's also here about balance here. What I like about this card is the fact that it has the eye on the helmet, and his eyes are closed, but the eye on the helmet, or that's representing the third eye, is open. This is why I said this is definitely about a spiritual awakening. And we have right on top of his crown here, we have the sun shining bright. And it's funny because the sun represents you, so it makes sense. And he has his helmet on because it's like he's ready for battle, or he's been through a very difficult battle. And this is aftermath. He looks sad. His head is in the clouds. His eyes are closed because he doesn't want to see what's right there in front of him. He doesn't want to see the elephant in the room, or he doesn't want to face the inevitable. He or she, Let's get into these numbers too. 13's 4, and then we have 8. So we have a build up here. We have 2 to the 4 to the 8, which is very significant here. This is about progression. This is about spiritual growth. This is about expansion. This is about gaining strength from something that broke you down. There was a lot of confusion. There was a stalemate or stagnation. 2s can suggest a period of gestation or waiting. There was a lot of waiting, lack of movement, lack of progress. And I love that we have right in the future potential success and growth. Actually, these 2 cards came out together, and I got this card third. This was the 3rd card. I put it here in this position. It could be either pass or it could go either way. But I just want to let you guys know that these cards came out together. I pulled this. This was the last card, but I put it here because there is something that is blocking your success and your growth here on your journey because you're refusing to see whatever it is. So if I put it here, it's like something came full circle. You started off with this energy and you're still here. We're trying to get here. We're trying to get to the success and growth, but there is something that needs to be released. Whether it's a person, place, thing, thought, belief system, a set of values, self-deception, self-sabotage, addictions, obsessions, a lack of self-confidence, a lack of integrity. Whatever it is, something needs to be released. And I wrote in my notes, you guys are changing. You're taking off that old skin, that old shell. So the Death card here, this is a major arcana card. And as you can see, he's taking off this dull skin and he's re-emerging. He's being reborn here. This is you coming out of that cocoon stage. You coming out of that period of gestation. You've been cooking long enough, Leo. You've been thinking about this long enough. You've been waiting long enough, Leo. You know what it is. You know what path to take. You know what decision to make. You know what choice to make. You know what it is that you need to release, but you refuse to see. You don't want to see. You don't want to face it because it's too hard. Or at least that's what you tell yourself. Let's get into this Death card. This is about transformation. So the number is significant. We have a 4 here. And let me tell you guys, I was shook because I was shuffling. You know, I use these cards for the challenge. And when I shuffled, this card flew out. We had Death twice here. So this is a definite ending here. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have fear. We have the full card. Fear of taking a risk. Fear of starting over. Fear of making a bad decision. Because there was a lot of bad decisions made in the past. And it's understandable. We're still growing. We're still learning. But something has come full circle. We have Death twice. And the challenge is Death again. And we have the 4 here. So we're looking at the shadow side of 4, which is avoidance and stagnation. I feel for whoever, who's the energy that's being, this was last night. So last night I was really connected. But whoever this energy is, this particular Leo, this particular group of Leos, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, I feel like you have a desire to release. Oh, last night when I was channeling this information, the song that came to my head, and mind you, I only heard the song like once or twice. And this was like what, last year I heard the song. It was Freedom by Beyonce, and I heard distinctly in my ear, my head or ears, whatever. You know how you could hear yourself, you know, in your mind. I heard Freedom, and I seen her perform. I think I saw her perform it I think that was the only time I saw it. And she was performing it with Kendrick Lamar. And I heard freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. Hey, freedom, freedom, where are you? because I need freedom too. And I heard that song loud and clear. You are desiring freedom. Like, this has been, I feel like uh, when Venus was retrograde, I feel like a lot of things came to the surface. A lot of repressed emotions came to the surface. And one of the things that came to the forefront is wanting to freedom, and freedom from yourself. Like, it's almost like you're trapped inside of yourself and you're wanting to break free. And that's why he's pulling off this old skin or the shell or the old you. It's like you wanting to reemerge. Like, it's like your real self is trying to make an appearance here. But it's like there was some sort of fear stalking you here, Leo, and you're showing out in your reading. We have the sun in reverse, confusion, a lack of clarity. And again, this is the duplicity. This is the being blinded by the truth, or being blinded from the truth, or blinded from seeing the truth. Lots of fear. And again, if you look at him, the imagery is like on point. There's that sun. You look at him, he has stars in his eyes. He's blinded by the light. That sun coming in reverse is almost like you couldn't see it. You were blinded. This is why this card came out last, because it was important. You couldn't see. You were blinded by your own light. And your ego, your solar plexus was like really imbalanced or overactive. You just couldn't see past yourself. Just like they say you can't see the trees past the forest, or the forest past the trees, or something like that. Lots of third-party activity. I feel like you were dealing with an air sign, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, and a Pisces. Significant key players, male or female. This is a significant person. This is the person that brought the most pain to you. Or, as you can see here, we have these two women here. Also Virgo. We have these three women here, but I feel like the disconnect is one of these people here you desired. I feel like the lesson here is, and this, like I said, this could be male or female. There was somebody you desired. There was someone you had, but there was someone that you desired. But you ended up having to release both of these people. It's like you wanted both of them for different reasons, but one of them you had to release because it was too hard, and the other person you had to release because it was too hard. It's funny because it's like you didn't want to release, but you ended up having to release both. It's almost like you lost. Something happened where you lost. You were the loser. And I'm sorry, and I don't mean it in a way, like, I'm not calling you a loser. I'm just saying, like, you feel like you were defeated in a situation. It's like you were trying to have your cake and eat it too. See, we have 3 wands. You're trying to take these two, but you couldn't have them both. So you tried to do one. Maybe you tried to try to work out with one, and then when that didn't work out, you tried to work it out with the other. And because there was some sort of deception here with the High Priestess here, or lies or secrets, you ended up losing it all. Now you're this is your energy here. You like, dang, you've been through a lot. And that could have been for someone specific. I don't know why that came up, but that came up. There was just a situation where you basically lost everything because of bad decisions, foolish decisions, fear, because you were unable to release pain, codependency, obsessions, lots of stuff here, devil energy. addictions. Lots of I feel like addiction was big for you. There we are, the Tower. Yeah, I'm Leo. Wake up call. The universe told you to wake up. You didn't want to see it, so the universe had to wake you up. They had to shake shit up for you to get you to see. So there we are, future potential. It's time to see. Release. And then once you release, this is the outcome for you. So what they wanted to let you know is that it was never about winning. You made it about winning. You made it about wanting to be on top. You learned a painful lesson. You learned a very painful lesson because your priorities were fucked up. Here we are. Seven of Swords. But with this energy here, now you have a time to reflect back on everything. This is about assessment. This is about reflecting, retrospection. In retrospect, we see, did you learn from those lessons here? Did you learn from those lessons? Seven of Swords here is avoidance. No more avoiding the truth. No more avoiding the inevitable. Let's get into this Death card because we have it twice, so I really want to focus on it a little bit. This transformation that you're going through. I really like the fact that he's coming out of his skin, and I feel like you felt like you were shackled to something. You felt like you were imprisoned with. It wasn't a sense of imprisonment within your own mind or your own being. You feel like you couldn't be your authentic self. You didn't know how to. You couldn't be free. You couldn't be who you really wanted to be. So you created some sort of false reality around you to cope, or you cope with addictions, very toxic behaviors here. Wow, yeah. There we are, Ace of Wands. And then the Six of Swords. And then Six of Wands. So this is very interesting here. The Ace of Wands is coming out because for me, the way I'm picking up this energy that they're conveying to me here, because these are the love notes from your spirit guide. And I didn't say that in the beginning. I'm sorry. I made this series because your ancestors, your spirit guides, your family members, you're both known and unknown to you on the other side, and the universe, God, Source wants to convey a message to you that's very important. And I feel like through these love relationships, we learn a lot, but sometimes, we're left with thinking like, why did I have to go through that? And I think that sometimes it's our resistance to listening that prevents us from really getting the true essence of the lesson. And they come through offering guidance, freely. And through me, they're conveying messages and notes to you and guidance to you through me in the tarot. It's time for you to change. And it's time for you to face those fears and take action. And because this right here, this is about all the missed opportunities that you could have had, what it was that you were desiring the whole time. You're frustrated, you're hurt, you feel empty, You feel numb. You desire to go somewhere, and this could just be metaphorically. You desire to slip away into the vastness of the universe and disappear, but all you need to do is just calm your mind, calm your thoughts, and really allow yourself to see. This is the solution here. This is about moving on to calmer waters, releasing anxiety and stress. The 6 here is about finding your inner balance, inner peace here. And here's the defeat. This is the ego. This is about ego death here for me. There needs to be a death of this ego. The ego has been in your way. It has been really, because remember, this is one of your challenges, but you're coming in as the astrological sign, as Leo, especially coming in as the sun sign of Leo. You really struggle with the ego. Here with the 6 of Wands. Somebody knocked you off. Well, not somebody. The universe knocked you off your high horse. And this is a wake-up call. They said, I heard wake-up call. This is a wake-up call for you. Let me pull from my tarot of Orisha so I can see what ancestors are trying to come through. So I'm going to read from the death because I'm still on a death card. This is a very heavy reading. I just want to let you know that it's, in hindsight, this is going to be the biggest thing that ever happened to you in your life, whether you see it now or not. Oh, jeez, Louise. Career is going to be doing good. Wow, look at that. Not only are you going to have, with this success, will you have financial success, you will also have that desire for love. And not any love. This is going to be a divine union here. Wow. I'm looking at this devil card and this man card. They're both reversed. 5-pointed star and 5-pointed star here, which represents man's 5 senses here with this deck. It's very interesting. Releasing that devil energy, releasing some sort of attachment. There was some sort of communication issue that you were experiencing with a soulmate, or you will be communicating with a soulmate. But this is definitely letting me know business is going to be booming. Here, issue in reverse. You need to cut back on the drinking. Oh, gosh. The moon. This is about detaching. There we go. There it is. You've been holding on to this. Heartache. What you've been feeling inside is starting to come to the surface, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing, because all those emotions that you've been holding on to, all those emotions that you kept pushing down and down into your subconscious, they're coming up to the surface so that you can heal them. It's been very difficult for you. This is Ishu. He's a deity, and he's these cards don't really have they do have reverse meanings, but not this particular card. But when it's negatively influenced, which it is being by the moon card, there's some dark energy around you. Some of you, this might be for a specific person, but there appears to be some sort of dark energy around you. Or you're going deep into the underworld, or you feel like you're coming out. Clarify. Issue in the moon here. Let me use my other deck. You're coming out of the underworld. Yeah. Damn. This is releasing. Wow. They're making it very clear. So we have the Six of Swords again, Six of Air, and the Lovers, which is another six. So we have these six, see? So this is telling me there was some sort of third party situation here because we have three heads here. Letting me know that there was definitely some sort of communication, or there will be some sort of communication in regards to some sort of financial partnership that you have with someone that you may be in a committed relationship, or someone that you're dealing with romantically and financially. There is going to be something that some sort of severance. But I feel like you were staying attached because of some sort of financial entanglement with a partnership. Here, you're gonna be making a decision to focus on work, money, finances. You're severing some sort of committed relationship. In the original tarot deck, this could represent the sign of Gemini. It doesn't have to, it doesn't represent it in this particular deck. But what this is letting me know is that you're moving away from a specific committed partnership or relationship, or this is you moving away mentally and emotionally detaching from the negative effects or aftermaths of failed relationships in general. And the spirits are letting me know that this is what you've been trying to prevent, because as you can see, he's moving, he's walking off, like he's walking towards his destination, but it came in reverse. So this is letting me know that you're stuck because you're still holding on to some sort of heartache, some sort of betrayal, or some sort of pain that you've been feeling. And I did see the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I didn't pull it, but that lets me know that's childhood trauma. This is something that has been stemmed from childhood trauma. You have a fear of abandonment. But Ishu doesn't abandon anyone. He's the intimate, he's the person that connects the humans to the spiritual world here. And they're saying here, because it came in reverse, that you're not connected to, you're not communicating or connecting to your ancestors. You're not acknowledging them. Clarify Ishu. Clarify Ishu. They want you to know that they're here, and all you have to do is ask for help and guidance, and they're here, but you blocked them off. You've been operating from your lower self. It's almost like you're stuck in between worlds. It's like the energy that I'm getting, like, or that's how you feel, like you're stuck in between worlds. It's almost like you're here, but you're not really here. If that makes any sense. Injustice, Shango, victim mentality here, but this is also, you're reaping what you sow. But with the Shango card, you feel like there has been some injustice. There may be a court case that may not go in your favor. Again, this has to do with some sort of finances that you may have with your partner, some sort of contractual commitments or something to do with contracts, but there may be some sort of court case that may not go in your favor. And what that's going to do is put you in this energy of the Five of Cups here. And you're trying to stay afloat here, or you're going to be or you're going to be feeling like you're trying to stay afloat. You're trying not to drown in your emotions, or you're drowning your emotions away. Maybe I did see drinking. I did see negative coping. Ooh, a lot of cards are flying out. I feel like I'm all over the place, and Temperance keeps showing up at the bottom. Even though I'm shuffling, I keep seeing her. So yeah, you're doing something in excess, either overthinking or drinking or escaping. There's a lot of escapism here. with the Moon card. I wanted this reading to be a little bit more powerful, and I need to get focused. I need to get back focused on the end game, okay? But there's going to be an ending to a very significant relationship, whether you want it to end or not. It's inevitable, okay? So prepare yourself for that. But you are the lion. You know, you're represented by the Strength card, and I know that can sometimes that can mean that could be a sign of weakness. You know, that card does come with when that card shows up, it means that you're fighting against weakness or fears. But I feel like you will be able to conquer those fears once you open up your eyes or take off that blindfold and you release what it is that is keeping you held hostage. Okay? Once you release whatever it is that's keeping you held hostage, you will be able to break free. And the end game is success, and the end game is growth here. Okay? I want to get into this release card here, which is also known as death. Death in this particular deck of tarot cards. This is about an opportunity for renewal around affairs of the heart. Okay, it's saying that this is available to you at this time, and it's quite possible that this renewal will happen through release. Okay, and the release could just be you releasing those negative emotions, the resentment, hurts, the stuff that you can't let go of, the wanting to win at all costs type of energy here, wanting to be the victor, but you're coming in as prideful and egotistical, letting the ego rule. This could be a death of the ego as well. This is the death of the old self. Like I said, the old way of thinking. It's in letting go that you discover what remains. It is in letting go that you discover what remains is what truly is yours. Sometimes in relationships, you may feel the need to hold on tightly to those you love, whether or not this love is returned. This can be led to tension and unhappiness for all involved. Even in a good relationship, holding on too tightly doesn't allow the relationship to breathe, grow, and mature. Are you restricting someone or trying to attract someone through your will? Discard any need for control and see how the relationship transforms. Watch how releasing the overwhelming need for a relationship allows the perfect one to appear. Shed any beliefs and behaviors that do not serve your highest good. Throughout life, we receive many mixed and often incorrect messages about how a relationship should work. Let go of any preconceived notions or expectations about your relationships or your lack of them. By doing so, your current relationship can flow and flourish in a way that is best for everyone. By being yourself, you also attract to you the relationships you need. Oh, great. The music stopped. Okay. By being yourself, you also attract to you the relationships that will serve you best. This is also a card of possible endings. Are there relationships that you cling to that you would be better off leaving and letting go of a stagnant or difficult situation? You empower yourself, opening the way for new and rewarding relationships. Okay. Now, for the people, now this doesn't have to mean, I did see someone leaving a relationship. That was clear. You got the Death and the Tower card, and a faded, and even if it isn't faded, and I feel like it is faded actually. A faded event or some sort of event is going to take place that is going to actually help you break free. Clarify the Tower. Ooh, gee, that's a lot of cards. Strength card in reverse came up. Clarify the Tower. Just one or two cards, please. Clarify the Tower card, please. Why is the Tower card here? A lot of this could just be you, water element. There might be a water sign of significance, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. When these cards come out, these element cards, it means that the dates on these cards are very significant. So something happened during Pisces season that was significant or will be happening during Pisces season, which, we're in Aquarius season right now. So keep that in mind. We have, I really feel like it's Pisces season because it's the next season coming that will be of significance for you. So a tower moment will come during Pisces season, possibly. Or there may be a water sign of significance in your life here that there will be a tower moment with. The water element also reminds me of, as you can see, it's mirroring. So you may be mirroring somebody significant in your life here. Water is about flowing, cleansing. There's going to be a cleansing as well. The tower moment's bringing in a cleansing because water cleanses. Water can destroy too. Water is one of those elements that it comes in different forms. It can be a solid. It could be. There's a name for this, but I can't think of that off the top of my head right now. It could be a solid, a gas, and a liquid. So this is about, for me, transformation, transmutation. Very, very, very powerful for you. This is a very powerful event that's about to happen. It will be difficult. It will be hard. It definitely will be. But I feel like you're strong enough, and I feel like you've been, you feel this change coming. Like you feel it innately. You have reached the end of the road here with a situation, and it is time for you to leave it in the past. And then, like I said, it could just be a way of thinking, a way of being, a way of doing things. It could just be you holding on to things that no longer serve you, like negative emotions and resentments and old habits and addictions. It's time to shed. Yeah, message from water again. Wow, water's coming through very heavy for you. You might have water in your chart. Like me, I'm a Cancer sun and I'm a Leo moon. Message from water is almost like the Chariot card when it comes in reverse. This is about failure or feeling like something is not successful here. It means like, and it also means like something's not successful or something's not moving. There's no growth or movement in something. Again, we have lots of water. A lot of emotions are being expressed here. You're feeling a lot of emotions. When it is in the upright, it's success, is victory, and in the reverse is failure. It's a lack of success. Something's not working. Something's not coming together. These two seahorses are not in sync. And this for you emotionally is you being unbalanced. Something's not coming together. This could be, if this is some sort of twin flame or, another, I feel like twin flame counterpart, or the feminine and the masculine is not coming together. Something's not gelling. Here, clarify the message from water in reverse. This is also about communication. There may not be communication between you and a person, or you're unable to communicate your emotions, or the reason, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. And here we are, the enslaved prisoner. This is your energy. Something couldn't get off the ground for some reason. There was a lack of success in something, or a missed opportunity, some lack of growth. And because of that, your emotions are all over the place and you feel enslaved. This is the enslaved prisoner, which is AKA the Hangman card. And this is keeping you stuck because this is also, like I said, like the Chariot, not moving. This is stagnant. Again, feeling stuck here, not letting go. And he feels bound, tied to a situation that is not successful. This could be you being tied to a relationship or a marriage or a person, and it's not going in a direction, or it's reached a point where it can't work any longer. Here with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like again, I just don't see growth in this situation with the Ace of Pentacles coming here. A missed opportunity. I don't even see this as a missed opportunity. Clarify the Ace of Earth in reverse. Why is the Eighth of Earth coming in reverse? Stubbornness, selfishness here. And I just feel like, again, this is a new beginning trying to come in, right? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oshamari, this is a Wheel of Fortune card in this deck. And again, the Two of Swords. You can't make a decision to let something go. You're unable to see, or you're unable to, you're refusing to see. And it's an ending of something that was long term. Again, I'm feeling marriage. And if you're not married, this could be something to do with a job or a career. And here goes Temperance again. Ten of Earth. There's an ending here. That's too many cards. Wow. Okay. Let's talk about this success. This is Eight of Wands. And again, we have a 4 to an 8. Once you make the decision to release whatever this is, this relationship, this way of being, or this way of thinking, your outcome here, the wheel will start moving in your favor. You'll get the stability you want, because remember, this is an end. There's this meaning that something has reached, it's like the end, and you would have to start new on a new cycle. And I feel like the goal is to release whatever it is that doesn't serve you. I feel like this is a desire innately in you, because you do desire success. You do desire growth, because you realize, sorry, that thing came out. You do realize that whatever you're in is not, there's a lack of growth. And what I notated here in my notebook was that we're moving from a 4 to an 8. So for me, this is getting stable. This could be inner stability, or this could be financial stability. If this scenario falls under you letting go of a bad habit, or letting go of infidelity, or letting go of an addiction, I feel like you're going to get to a point where you're going to realize that you're going to have to put in the work and do major healing, because the Temperance keeps coming up, because that's about healing. Wow. I picked up the deck. We have the Strength card. This is about you summoning your inner strength to release whatever this is that has you enslaved here. And it seems like it's many things for you right now. It's addictions, it's heartbreak, it's resentments, holding on to things, holding on to things that don't serve you. And I'm talking about negative emotions. I'm talking about there's an energy of unforgiveness here too, not being able to forgive. And this is keeping you trapped. And your spirit guides, your ancestors are asking you to let it go, release, because if you don't, you're going to be stuck here. Look at how he's bounded and he's chained. So you have to release whatever this energy is in order to progress with the 8 here. This is swift. They're saying once you release it, everything there will be a very fast change, because the 8 of Wands represents fast movement. There will be a very quick change, and the growth will come in fairly quickly. Even though the ending took so long, the growth after the fact will come in fast for you to help you get over this, whatever this, because you're going to be feeling a lot of sadness, and you're going to mourn a little bit. And what I see is completion. I see a conclusion. I see with this conclusion results, okay, and solutions to other problems that you're also dealing with internally. I feel like that once you release, you will be free of restrictions and bonds of the past. And with this Ace of Wands, which is the card of Leo, coming in the reverse, I feel like those things that, didn't work out in your favor, all the frustration and all the pain and the strife you felt, I feel like you will realize that it was worth it. Because again, this is about a lesson to teach you. And I wrote in my notes the tenacity and the gritty determination of the 7 of Wands, because I was focusing on what came before this card, and it's the 7 of Wands, having to fight for this, having to fight to get to this place here. You had to fight. You've been through a lot. It didn't come easy to you. I put that it will pay off, and your plans and your dreams and your goals are eventually coming into manifestation. And now you can see positive results. And this is what this is about. I want to read this from the book, and I want to sum this reading up. I hope it resonates. What I have here for you guys is for people that are staying in a relationship, I feel like there will be a transformation because of releasing things in old hurts and resentment. I feel like this relationship will transform, and you will be able to move the relationship on into calmer waters, and there will be a clarity. But if this is an ending, a definite ending here, remember I have two death cards. This ending will push you forward to and put you in alignment to your right path, or at least to a path of get you to a place where you can express authentically what it is that you truly want and desire for yourself. If it's love, you will start to attract, or you will be I'm not going to say you're going to be ready right away, but I feel like you will be in a place where you can heal so that you can attract the love that you deserve and desire. The Eight of Wands here is about accomplishment, speed, resolution, and progress. The energy of manifestation is around you now, and you're being moved forward in a positive way. Stay focused on your heart. When this card appears, success is at hand. It may happen quickly. Your past efforts are being rewarded. This is a time of new, flourishing relationships and successful successful resolution to conflict. A period for greater understanding and personal growth. Listen for messages that will help you see. Very important, because you were refusing to see. So listen for messages that will help you see. Let me get to the next page. Yourself and others in a fresh and positive light. These messages can come from anywhere: your spirit guides, nature, books, or even a television program. They bring new beliefs about love, and what is possible. Old ways of thinking and being are coming to an end. Plant these new ideas as seeds and watch them take root and grow. See, that's what I was saying. Some of you guys are going to transform. Some of you guys were refusing to see a relationship for sick for some of you guys, and for some of you guys, there was somebody in your life that there was the Empress. When I pulled her out, that that you may have not seen. There may have been an Empress in your life, and maybe you didn't see her because you were too busy focusing on something else. Illusions. Clarify, refusing to see. Clarify, refusing to see. Focusing on heartbreak, focusing on materialistic things, selfish. I feel some sort of able to let, but there was something else that was being made available to you. But we see that you missed an opportunity twice here. We had the two aces come out in reverse. And this was supposed to bring you joy and happiness, but you didn't take that opportunity because of fear, possibly. Sorry. The camera. I feel like my phone's about to die. My phone's acting wonky. Just clarify success and growth. Clarify the success and growth card. Get out of the stalemate energy and make a decision about something, because the Two of Swords is clarifying the success and growth, and we have the Two of Swords here, is when you can realize and when you can have this growth, when things will progress and move forward. But you're having a hard time still making a decision. You're still stuck waiting on something, or making some decision for source. You would new beginning. Okay. Let me ask your spirit guides, ancestors, way source, if there's any other messages that want to come through for you. Any other messages? Let me use these cards. Any other messages that want to come through for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Anybody? Okay, so they're saying dedicated effort. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is about working on yourself. You're needing to do some inner work. For some of you guys, this is about you putting more effort. You know, right now there's an energy of you focusing on your goals, your business endeavors, your financial goals. But I feel like this is about putting a dedicated effort within yourself. If there is a partnership that you're trying to save, if there is an equal give and take, and if you find that there can be a resolution, if you are able to get out of this energy of indecision, if you can get out of this energy of holding on to the past, you're needing to put a more dedicated effort into the relationship, or this is just you working on yourself. Any other messages? I feel like there's a strong father figure coming through for somebody. Richard, Ralph, something with an R. Somebody's a painter. They're saying that paint it away. Maybe you can paint. This could be a form of therapy for somebody. Ooh, I just dropped all the cards, you guys. They're afraid to. They don't know what this is about, communicating emotions. And that's like through social media, DM, direct message, or tweeting, whatever, however you communicate through social media. And I feel like that card came out in the reverse because somebody wants to send somebody a message, but they're afraid. They're afraid that, you know, the person will react harshly towards them. They're afraid that it might be too late. They're afraid that it won't work. It's like, baby, you're so pessimistic that you're not even giving it's like before you even try, you're already telling yourself it's going to fail. That's what you're manifesting. Any other messages, please? Any other messages? Yeah, flow. The Sun card. This is you. It said you need to speak from the heart. This is you also releasing those pent up emotions or those repressed emotions, that stuff that you didn't never want to talk about, those true feelings you have for somebody. You want to express something to someone. You want to tell somebody that you've been working really hard, trying to change yourself, trying to better yourself. They're asking you to let it flow. Whatever it is that you feel or you want to express, let it flow. This is a major arcana, Sun. And this is about being more positive, being more optimistic, being more open. This is about serendipity. This is about cycles. This is about attracting, expecting, or release. Expansion. The energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desire. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does a current relationship need improvement? Focus on your desires and allow them to manifest. They're saying that you can manifest what you want, but you got to be positive, because it looks like what you were doing. And it's funny because I was just talking about how you're manifesting a negative reality because you are always thinking negatively. But they're letting you know right here that you can change your circumstance by changing your thoughts. Okay, and it's saying here that to focus on your desires and allow them to manifest. And it says at the same time, release yourself to the flow. This is about surrendering. Events greater than you can ever imagine may be heading your way. Project your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. I'm sorry, this is the Wheel of Fortune. I apologize. This is not the Sun card. This is the Wheel of Fortune. I just looked at this. This is a wheel. So they're saying that the wheel is wanting to spin in your favor. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. Open your heart and arms wide and embrace what comes to you. Nothing is static. Life flows in cycles, expanding and contracting, changing and growing. You may be entering a new cycle regarding matters of the heart. Welcome this new cycle. When a stone is tossed into a pond, the ripples flow with the water as they expand and grow. You're in an exciting period of forward movement and expansion, heading into the unknown. This forward movement may guide you into new relationships or out of old ones. In either case, know that the change is for your highest good. The energy of expansion will help you grow into a new situation gracefully, safely, and comfortably. So yeah, this is about an ending. A new cycle is going to start here. There's an ending of a cycle here for some of you guys. Put the work and effort into yourself so that you can prepare yourself for this new cycle about to come in, because the old cycle wasn't working. But I do feel like there was somebody that you missed an opportunity with because you wouldn't speak, you wouldn't express, you wouldn't tell them how you truly feel. So you missed that opportunity because there was a lack of action, with the action card coming in reverse. Ooh, that's too much. Any last messages for our beautiful Leos? Success and growth is there, right within your grasp, but all you have to do is make a choice. Get out of that stalemate energy and just choose. And I feel like you're actually, with that Two of Swords, I feel like you're now pulling off the blindfold and you're surrendering, or you're needing to surrender, and you're just going to have to accept that certain things have to end. You didn't want to release it, but certain things just have to end. And no matter how hard it is, just know that better is coming your way, because you deserve it. You've been through enough pain. It's time to release and make yourself. It's almost like you're empty and you're making room. Yeah, here it is, guarding in the gate, being afraid. You're in a situation that is bringing you financial security, or you feel financially secure within it. Partnership or a situation or a job, possibly, even though this is a love reading. And they're saying that it's time for you to face, stand in your power, face your fears, and go beyond those gates into a world, into something unknown. You're fearing change, you're fearing starting something new because you're afraid that it might fail. So they're saying, be the magician. You have all the tools you need to manifest what it is that you want. And here's the master manifester, and this is the card of Leo, Queen of Wands. She's a witch. She manifests. She has the sunflower representing the sun. And here you are right here inside of this sun symbol here. The lion, this is you. You're ending your reading powerful. You go after what is right for you, what makes you happy. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid of what someone might think, or being afraid of what if it doesn't work. The way you've been doing things haven't worked, so it's time to try something new. This is what they want you to know. It's time for you. It's time for new energy in your experience. It's time for you to stop suffering, and it's time for you to allow this beautiful success and growth that's trying to come in for you with this new cycle here. This is an ending, but this ending is going to bring a beautiful new beginning for you. I want to pull an angel of abundance message for you. We'll close there. Leo, I hope this reading was helpful. If it did resonate, please leave me a comment and let me know how it resonated. And also subscribe to my channel. Spirit of the universe. Do you guys have any more messages for Leo? Michelle just came through. Someone said Michelle. Michelle. Your name might be Michelle, or there may be a Michelle trying to speak to you. Any more messages, Michelle? for Michelle? Any more messages? I feel like on the financial sector, you may lose some money in the beginning, but I feel like you're going to regain that with dedicated effort. I feel like there will be a great loss or if it's not financial, there will be some loss in your life because of the ending of a relationship or something important coming to an end, or the cycle coming to an end. But I feel like with dedicated effort, you will build up your success. And this time, it won't be based on codependency. Um, it will yield great success, and it will be long money, not, it's not fast money. This is long-term money that will be built with integrity. And not only are you learning this great lesson and gaining spiritual knowledge, but you are also opening the door for more spiritual pursuits in your life. Please give me a divine message for Leo. There's this girl I watch on YouTube. I can't think of her name right now off the top of my head, but she has the sweetest voice, and she always says, "Please, Taro, please tell me, what is it that Leo need to know, Taro?" If you know her name, put it in the comment section. And I'm not making fun of her. I actually love her readings. Her voice is so relaxing. It's just that every time I say please, I always hear her, "Please, Taro." I know. And she's always saying, "Please, Taro, tell me what it is that Leo need to know," or whatever sign she's reading for. She's adorable. All right, the message took a while, but here it is, and I think it's very appropriate for this reading. Focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Beautiful. Okay, Leos, lions, lionesses, I hope I was able to reach somebody with that message. I'm sorry if it was all over the place. I do see an ending, a definite ending to something, a situation, a third party situation, a marriage, a job too. The financial stuff was coming through strong, and all of the above. I feel like you're in a place where you want to be happy, you want to do what's best for you, you want to put yourself first for a chance in your life. And I feel like this is a time to do it. And all it takes is a simple decision or choice to move forward. You're holding on to something. You've been holding on so tightly to whatever this is, and you've been afraid to let it go because of fear of change. You've been dealing with abandonment issues, childhood traumas that you're still working through. But I feel like the biggest obstacle for you is letting go of resentment, letting go of heartache. And it's not even heartache. It's almost like there's a unforgiveness. You need to forgive. I saw the strength card in reverse. I didn't pull it out. There you go with this win or lose type of attitude. They just showed it to me. It's like this winning at all cost, at the cost of others. You got to get out of that energy. And I know, that's what I get. So they're saying take the lead here. This is 3 of Wands. Take the lead. Wow, you should see these cards that came out. Oh, freak, I just chipped my nail. Thanks a lot, Leo. I'm not going to blame y'all. It's not your fault. But I chipped my nail. That sucks. I just got my nails done too. This came out, simply love. Okay? Take the lead and simply love. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me let y'all go. I love you guys. Okay? And please comment, like, or subscribe. Like